Hi everyone, Julia here. Hello from Sweden and welcome to a new video. I want to continue to work in my junk journal and I finished the first insert in this journal. In case if you missed a flip through of it, I will leave a link to that video. I have here a place for 2 inserts, but it's kind of too much to have 2 inserts at once because my journals all are very bulky, and so I'm going to take out this finished insert and I will put it on the shelf for a while, and then I will see in the end like how big my second insert will be, if it will still fit to this cover or not. And if not, then I think I just will keep this one separately, just on the shelf. But for the moment, I just will take it out and put aside. And I want to start this new insert today. I also have a video with decorating process of the cover of my new insert, so I also will leave a link to that video. And this insert is a bit different because I used here mostly different vintage papers that I had for a while. I just basically was hoarding them for a while, but I decided that it's finally time to use them. So I used here many beautiful vintage papers, and I think I already said when I was showing this journal for the first time that I don't want to cover this beautiful vintage papers too much, so I think this insert will look maybe a little bit different than the previous one, because that previous one has many collages and I also used that one as my diary. But with this one, I'm not sure if I will continue to use it as a diary or not. I will see how it will go, but I'm going to start it today, and the cover of my insert is already decorated. And yeah, as you can see now, it's really small and kind of very flat compared to this insert. Let's see how big this second insert will be. As you can see, this first one is just huge because I have here many different things from happy mails, but I really like how this first insert looks. So I will start from this first page, and for example, this page I don't really want to cover. I definitely don't want to make a big collage on this page and cover this completely, because it's really pretty. It's some vintage document, French document, I guess. This one too, but here it's blank, so I think here I will make some kind of collage, and then here I will see what I can add here, because I really want to keep this. And I already took out a few things that maybe I want to use today, maybe not. These are just few paper scraps that I can use for making a background if I'm going to make a collage. These are printouts of vintage postcards, some cluster, and this is a piece of embroidery that my mom gave me last time when I was in Ukraine. I have 2 pieces, 2 similar pieces like this, so maybe this I also will include to this journal. I definitely want to include it to one of my journals, but I don't know yet how exactly. It's really pretty, so I want to make something nice out of it. That's also a postcard from my mom, some small things from her for my junk journal. That's also something from her. An image from a vintage magazine, but I think this one is way too big to use it here, or maybe sometime later. But I also have this image in digital form, just printed in a smaller size, so maybe this, and also a piece of tracing paper or vellum, and I think maybe I will use this one for making something here. on this page, but I don't know yet what exactly. And also another vintage postcard with a beautiful lady, really pretty. Maybe I also will include this one, so I'm not sure yet what exactly I'm going to use. I think on this first page here I will make a collage, and maybe I will use one of these digitals, maybe this one. Yeah, and I think here I can make some kind of background around it, like here, and we'll use some of these papers that I have, these paper scraps, and then let's see how it will turn out. I also have this vintage tin with different small pieces, like some tickets and stamps and things like this. Different pieces good for collages. So I think I will use maybe a few things from this box. Also a few stamps. I found this piece of lace. This one was from Mail, so I think I will add a piece of this lace. I think the colors work. The color of this lace is really nice and will look nice here, so maybe I even will use 2 pieces, something like this. And I just will use a double-sided tape to fix it. I don't really need some strong glue to hold it because it's a page inside the journal, so I think that double-sided tape should be perfectly fine. If I would fix it on the cover, then I would use glue, but I think it should be fine like this. Okay, I think my first page is ready. I think I still could add here a few more things, but I don't want it to be too busy. And I like how it looks. I like this soft, muted colors. And I like that the text from this vintage paper is still visible here on the background. And now I will move on to the second page here, and maybe I will make something using this vellum paper. Maybe like some small collage on vellum paper, and then just will stick it here somehow. Or also I was thinking about this beautiful embroidery piece, but also not to glue it down, but to fix somehow in a different way. So I still should think about it. Okay, I decided that I'm going to use this beautiful embroidery from my mom, because I really want to include this to this journal. That's something really special, and I also have very many special things in that first insert, and I want to continue to include different nice special things also to this new insert. So I'm going to use this piece with embroidery, and I don't want to glue it down completely. I want it to be like this, like kind of as a flap that you can open it and still see this page. And then I will add a few tiny details there as well. So I'm going to glue down only this part here to this side of the page, the other side of this page. And then I can also make some kind of collage or something else on this page. but I just will glue it like this, like only this part. And I will use this clear gel tacky glue. I usually use this one for fabric, and it works really well for fabric and lace, and it dries clear and fast. Okay, something like this. Let's see if it's straight. Yeah. So on this page I will work then later, maybe in the next video, but I will continue with this one. If I would have a sewing machine, then I think it would be really nice to sew here like this, but I don't have sewing machine, so I just will use glue, and also perfectly fine. And I also thought that maybe I can add here this piece of lace like this to add a bit more interest. I'm not going to add anything else on top of this embroidery. It's really beautiful and it's really precious because it's made by my mom, so I want to keep it as it is and just see it and enjoy it when I open my journal. But maybe I will add this small piece of lace here, and then will look really nice with these two pieces here. Yeah, I think I will do it. Okay, like this. So now I can just open it, and actually this side of embroidery looks almost as beautiful as this one. So yeah, as you can see, my mom is really good in that, and she has really many beautiful embroideries at home, and the house where my parents live looks a bit like a museum with all those beautiful embroideries on the walls. So now I want to do something small on this page, but not too much because I really like it. I really like this vintage paper and I don't want to cover it, but I thought that maybe I can add some small detail that will make it a bit more interesting. Maybe using some lace, because it's really delicate and you still can see through the lace. So maybe I will make some kind of small collage with lace or something like this. Also have this butterfly, same as I have on the cover of my journal, so maybe I also will use the butterfly, or maybe this flower. Let's see, but I think I will glue this down, this piece of lace. You still can see through it, so I'm okay with that. This one is still visible, and I think it also will look nice when this page is closed. It will be peeking out a bit. Okay, I glued this piece of lace down and let it dry a bit, so now all this is dry. And I don't want to add here too many things, but I still want to add this butterfly here, and I thought that on lace it looks kinda a bit lost, so I will add these two vintage tickets as a background and will glue it down like this, and I think then it's mostly ready. And I used this clear gel tacky glue for everything, also for butterfly and for this lace. And I left the wings free, so I glued it only in the middle. And I also found this quote about journaling, so I think I just will glue it down somewhere here. So now everything is already dry, and my first two pages in this insert are ready. And I really like how they turned out, simple but really nice. And I used here some special things, like especially this embroidery piece. I really like how it looks here, and also that it looks nice together with this page here. I think for today that's all. I hope that you liked this video, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next videos. Bye!